See, they get a pan at these zombies. These are all zombies, all right? These are vessels of wrath fitted for destruction.
That's right.
They're standing on stolen land. They're proud, and they think they're innocent. Okay, they think they've done no wickedness. Right? When the scriptures clearly tell you, again, the Lord is a just power. He's not going to punish you something that your son did or that your father did. He's going to punish you. And how is he going to punish you? He's going to put your spirit back in another body in the future and punish you there.
It says verse 8, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. The Sabbath day is according to the new moon, okay? That's how you tell time, all right? By the moon, not the sun, all right? So when a new moon came in, that's when the Israelites kept the high holy day. That's when they kept the feast, the Passover, the Day of Atonement, the new moon. That's the thing that all these high holy days in the Bible, okay? I ain't talking about these holy days today, which are not holy, all have in common. The new moon. That's how we know the new moon, Slaki. That's how we know the Sabbath is according to the new moon. Okay, that's what it says in the scriptures. It said the stars, the bodies in heaven are supposed to be for times and for seasons. Alright? We look the word seasons up in the Hebrew, the word there means holidays or holy days. And that's how we're supposed to know when the holy days come in, according to the moon, according to what's in the sky.
I have that scripture.
Second Chronicles 15 and 12. And they enter into a covenant to seek the Lord power of their fathers.
Yeah, you never hear anybody talk about the covenant. And if you do, they gutting the scriptures all up. I don't hear the church talking about the covenant. Because if they were to talk about the covenant, they would have to talk about Israel. And when you start talking about Israel, you start to see that the Lord put Israel above everybody else. Okay? In the Old Testament and the New Testament. The 12 pillars that are set up in the kingdom, each pillar has a name of Israel on it. Why don't they have each pillar in the kingdom have the so-called white man, Esau? Why don't they have the Moabites, the Ishmaelites as a pillar in the kingdom of heaven? But they had the 12 tribes of Israel as the pillars in the kingdom of heaven. Because the Most High put Israel above all the other nations. The other nations are going to be serving Israel in slavery. All right, for 1,000 years. And after 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, they're going to go back to their respective lands, but they're still going to be subject to us. But the so-called white man, they're going to be completely exterminated, all right? Completely exterminated in a pit. Then their spirits are going to go back into different bodies, into different nations, all right? There's no forgiveness for Esau, for the so-called white man. No forgiveness. Esau is the so-called white man. He fits all the prophecies of Esau. Yeah, everything that the Bible said that Esau was going to do, the so-called white man did and is continuing to do today. Okay? From the description of what it looks like.
It's a blessing.
And it's blessing. The so-called white man has done that. And when you research Esau, it tells you that Esau's the wicked. Alright? It says that in the book of Malachi. Just read it, the first chapter. It tells you that wherever the Edomites build, they should be called the border of wickedness. So who is that? That's the devil. If your land where you build that is called the border of wickedness, that will make the people in the land the devil. It's not nothing hard to comprehend. That'll make them demons. That'll make them Satan. They're the physical incarnation of Satan on earth. Okay, I mean, they're Satan's children. Okay? Just like the Israelites are God's sons, us, the 12 tribes, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the so-called white man, they're the sons of Satan, meaning that Satan operates through the so-called white man. Okay? Satan operates through the so-called white man. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua operates through us. Okay, we're one body.
And they enter into a covenant to seek the Lord power of their fathers.
Yeah, we enter into the covenant, okay? We enter into the covenant when we forgot who we were. And then when we found out who we were, and the Lord brought our minds back by way of remembrance. And now we understand that we got to keep the law, we have to rehearse the righteous acts, and we have to condemn Babylon. And we got to have faith, first and foremost, and we have to name names, okay? When the Lord says he's going to destroy somebody, it's a prophet and a preacher's job to proclaim that. You can't just get up and you can't just get up, go to church and talk about love all day and not talk about the Most High's judgments, about what the Lord said. The Lord said some really nasty, some really harsh things, man. The Lord said that if you don't want him to reign over you, you need to get that. The Lord himself said this. If you don't want him to reign over you, he's going to grind your bones into powder. The Lord said that. So-called Jesus Christ. The same one you think looks like Cesare Borgia. That looks like the devil. The Lord said that if you wasn't with him, he's against you. The Lord said that. The Lord said that he was going to bring fire on the earth. The Lord said that out of his own mouth. But yet you never hear these scriptures come out in the church. Because the church does not have the truth. The only thing that's in the church, okay? The church and the Bible are known as whorehouses, okay? Meaning that when the Israelites went off from keeping the commandments, the law, statutes, commandments that Moses gave them from the Most High, they would commit adultery against the Most High because the Israelites are married to the Most High. So when we go off from keeping the commandments and worship other gods, we become whores. Okay, so if you're in the church, you're a whore. That's why the Bible calls the churches harlot houses.
Worshiping other gods.
So if you're worshiping Cesare Borgia, you're worshiping Buddha, you're worshiping the gods of the other nations, Allah, that's a big one. And that's the jailhouse religion right there. You become a Muslim when you go to jail. All right? And you become all-knowing. Okay? You become all-knowing. These niggas in jail, they don't know shit. All they know is how to worship their Stockholm syndrome, okay? The Arabs are the ones that had a hand, and they the ones that sold us to the so-called white man in the western coast of Africa, okay? You know what? The Arabs are the ones that sold us into slavery, okay? The Arabs did that. But yet, our people worship Islam, okay? Like that's to escape the Bible, okay? Because they think the Bible is the white man's religion or the white man's book. That's our book. We're not out here proclaiming a white book. Slaki, a so-called Caucasian book, Edomite, a devil book. This is the law and the commandments and the prophecies that were given to our fathers, okay?
Our constitution.
Yeah, this is our constitution. This is our way of life. This is our history, not the so-called white man's, all right? Not the so-called white man's, okay? From Adam to Peter, okay? To Adam to so-called Jesus Christ, they were all dark-skinned men, okay? All right? They were dark-skinned men. Adam, the first man, dark-skinned man. He took it out of the earth, all right? He was dark-skinned. Peter, dark-skinned. It tells you that in the scriptures. Get the 13th chapter, Acts. You gonna finish this off? Yeah. All right.
And they enter into a covenant to seek the Lord power of their fathers with all their heart. And
with all their heart. With all their heart. See, this is a huge problem. Our people are not seeking the Lord with all our heart. They're not willing to sacrifice everything. Okay. What if we said some of the things we sacrifice? We sacrifice jobs, women,
life,
homes. Our families, you sacrificed all that.
So
okay? Lost my job, lost my woman, but the job wasn't shit anyway. I was getting a lot, but fuck the job anyway, okay? And fuck the bitch I lost, all right? And fuck my family, all right?
That whosoever, with all their heart and with all their soul, that whosoever will not seek the Lord power of Israel shall be put to death.
Shall be put to death. Well, that's Zechariah 13 and 8. Okay? Zechariah, because the heathen ain't supposed to be seeking the Lord, okay? The actual heathen, okay? Not the Israelite foreigners. The Israelite foreigners, yeah, they're supposed to be seeking the Lord, all right? But the so-called white man, the Ishmaelites, the Elamites, the Persians, they're not supposed to be seeking the Lord, okay? This doesn't apply to them, all right? This applies to the Israelites. This applies to 2/3. This applies to the 1/3. Go ahead.
That whosoever will not seek the Lord power of Israel
Yep.
shall be put to death,
Shall be put to death. And that's martial law. You see martial law?
whether small or great, whether man or woman.
Now, whether small or great. These are some of the ways our people are going to be put to death. All right? Before the fire come and destroy America, these are ways that the Most High, Yahweh Shai, the Son, which is also known as a father, okay? As a father, Yahweh Shai, all right? Some of you are going to get your scalps pulled off. Some of you are going to be shot with M16s and high-powered assault rifles, okay? Some of you are going to be stomped to death. You're going to be trampled over. Some of you are going to be pulled apart. They got different torture. Yeah, some of you going to be ripped apart, literally pulled apart. Some of you going to be shot to death.
Taking out your homes.
Some of you,
living on the streets.
Yeah, some of you are going to have contraband in your house, and they're going to come confiscate the contraband and confiscate you.
Yeah, kill you with your own gun.
Yeah, they're going to shoot your dog. They're going to rape your wife. They're going to take your daughters into captivity.
Take your cat.
Yeah, you're going to take your cat. You're going to bring your cat's fucking head off.
Yeah, flush your hamster down the toilet.
Yeah, you're going to break your damn fish tanks. They're going to rifle your house. Okay? They're going to rifle your house. Then they're going to rape your wife.
They're going to burn your house down.
Yeah, then they're gonna burn your house down because a lot of electronics that we have right now, they're gonna be illegal. They're gonna be contraband, okay? Because they're gonna say that we could possibly commit a crime. You using a laptop or you have a USB cord, that could be contraband. So they're gonna confiscate that, okay? So all your luxuries that you think you have right now, the Most High is gonna put the spirit on these so-called white people and our own people, okay? They're in the military, they're in the police force. They work for the FBI too. But the point is, the Most High is going to put a spirit on these people, on the government, on law enforcement, to enforce the laws of the land. Okay? And one of the laws of the land pretty soon are going to be you can't speak out against the government. Okay? That's going to be one of the laws. It's already illegal for you to protest within a certain feet of a person that has Secret Service protection. You can be arrested. Okay, you can be locked up indefinitely. All right? If you protest within a certain feet of somebody that has Secret Service protection. Okay? So that means you can't protest a mayor or a governor, and they have Secret Service protection. And certain city officials, you can't protest. And damn sure can't protest anybody in the Senate or in Congress or the president. So that's illegal.
So there goes your freedom of speech.
Yeah, so the Constitution is being slowly shredded, okay? Because the Constitution, it really wasn't for us. The Constitution was to protect those old Edomites from Britain, okay? The freedom from the motherland, which is over there in Britain. That's why the Constitution was made. It wasn't made for